to my greedy soul.
Okay, welcome. I'm back to a little more Caitanya Caritamrta. For now, I get the sun in my eyes when it's on the way down. Okay. I'm in the right place. Namo Mahavranaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namani Gora Tushe Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavams Cha Shri Rupam Sajujatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Savadutam Parijana Sahita Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam. So I just had an interesting couple of days because I haven't really driven anywhere except very short distances for 2 weeks, or even much longer, except in India to go to the airport. But we drove 3.5 hours or something to Singaraja, king of the Lion City, on the other side of this island, for a Vyas Puja of His Holiness Caitanya Chandra Prabhu from Orissa. And well attended. Then we had a few classes. So I had a busy day. Friday is always a busy day. I had an online class at 7 o'clock. I had the class there at 10:30. And I had another online class at 12:30. So it was a nice day. And then another evening class. Kept me busy. But Chaitanya you're giving so much mercy. I wish I could really just open up and take it, because it's just always flooding down. I don't know why He's just showing His mercy, but why I don't give in and just take it all and not keep pick and choose what I want. So we're trying someday, but I'm myself not completely dependent on mercy. There's no. One time, my godbrother Pragosh, who was a hotshot book distributor, saw me distributing, and I used to do pretty good, but he laughed. He said, "You're the proof of Lord Chaitanya's mercy. You have no material assets." I knew that was a fact. So, Caitanya Caritamrta, Madya Lila, volume, chapter 1. Or is it chapter 2? Yeah. Madhya 1, later pastimes of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu. And we're on verse 109. Shri Vaishnava Trimala Bhatta Parama Pandit Gosanira Panditya Preme Aila Vismita. Sri Trimala Bhatta was both member of the Sri Vaishnava community and a learned scholar. Therefore, when he saw Caitanya Mahaprabhu, who was both a great scholar and a great devotee of the Lord, he was very much astonished. Chaturmasya Tanha Prabhu Sri Vaishnava Sane Gonaila Mritya Gita Krishna Sankirtane. But Caitanya Mahaprabhu passed the Chaturmasya months with Sri Vaishnavas, singing, chanting the holy name, and dancing. Chaturmasya Ante Puna Dakshinagamana Paramananda Puri Saha Tandani Milana. After the end of Chaturmasya, Caitanya Mahaprabhu continued traveling throughout South India. At that time he met Paramananda Puri. Tabe Bhattatari Haite Krishna Dasir Udana Rama Japa Japi Vipra Mukhe Krishna Nama Prachar. After this, Krishnadas, the servant of Lord Chaitanya, was delivered from the clutches of the Bhattatari. Caitanya Mahaprabhu then preached that Lord Krishna's name should also be chanted by Brahmanas who were accustomed to chanting Lord Rama's name. Purport: in the Malabar district, a section of the Brahmins were known as Nambudari Brahmanas, and the Bhattataris are their priests. Wow. Bhattataris know many tantric black arts, such as the art of killing a person, of bringing him under the submission, and destroying or devastating him. They are very expert in these black arts, and one such Bhattatari bewildered the personal servant of Caitanya Mahaprabhu while the servant accompanied the Lord in his travels through South India. Somehow or other, Caitanya Mahaprabhu delivered this Krishnadas from the clutches of the Bhattatari. Caitanya Mahaprabhu is well known as Patit Pavan, the savior of all fallen souls, and he proved this in his behavior toward his personal servant, Krishnadas, whom he saved. Sometimes the word Bhattatari is misspelled in Bengal as Bhattamari. Shri Rangapuri Saha Tahani Milana Ramadasa Vipar Kaila Dukkha Vimochana. Caitanya Mahaprabhu then met Shri Rangapuri and mitigated all the sufferings of a Brahmin named Ramdas. Tattvavadi Saha Kaila Tatvara Vichara Apanake Hena Buddhi Kaila Tansobara. Caitanya Mahaprabhu had a discussion with the Tattvadi community, and the Tattvadis felt themselves to be inferior Vaishnavas. Purport: the Tattvadi sect belongs to the Madhvacharya Vaishnava community, but its behavior differs from the strict Madhvacharya Vaishnava principles. There is one monastery named Uttararadi, and one of the commanders was named Raghuvarya Tirtha Madhvacharya. Ananta Purushottam Shri Janardana Padmanabha Vasudeva Kaila Darshana. Caitanya Mahaprabhu visited the Vishnu temples of Anantadev, Purushottama, Shri Janardana, Padmanabha, and Vasudeva. Purport: the temple of Ananta Padmanabha Vishnu is situated in the Trivandrum district, Tiruvananthapuram. This temple is very famous in those quarters. Another Vishnu temple named Shri Janardana is situated about 26 miles north of the Trivandrum district, near the railway station Ambarkala. Tabe Prabhu Kaila Sapta Tala Vimochana Setu Bande Snana Rameshwara Darshana. After that, Caitanya Mahaprabhu delivered the celebrated Saptatala trees, took his bath at Setubandhu Rameshwar, and visited the temple of Lord Shiva known as Rameshwar. Purport: it is said that Saptatala trees are very old, massive palm trees. There was once a fight between Vali and his brother Sugriva. Lord Ramachandra took the side of Sugriva and killed Vali, keeping himself behind one of the celebrated trees. Then when Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu turned to South India, he embraced the trees, which were delivered and directly promoted to Vaikuntha. Tahani, Kaudila, Karma, Kurma, Purana, Shavana, Maya, Sita, Nileka, Ravan, Tahate, Likana. At Rameshwara, Caitanya Mahaprabhu had a chance to read the Kurma Purana, in which he discovered that the form of Sita kidnapped by Ravana was not that of the real Sita, but a shadow representation. Report: the Kurma Purana states that this shadowy Sita was placed into a fire to test her chastity. It was Maya Sita who entered the fire and the real Sita came out. Suniya Prabhuda Anandita Haila Mana Ramadasa Vipera Kata Haila Smarana. Caitanya Mahaprabhu was very glad to read about the false Sita, and he remembered his meeting with Ramdas Vipra, who was very sorry that Mother Sita had been kidnapped by Ravana. She Puratana Patra Agraha Karinila Ramadasa Dekai Duka Kandaila. Indeed, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu eagerly tore his page from the Kurma Purana. Although the book was very old, he later showed it to Ramdas Vipra, whose unhappiness was mitigated. Brahmana Samhita Karnamrita Dui Puntipana Dui Pushtaklana Ila Uttama Janina. Caitanya Mahaprabhu also found two other books, the Brahma Samhita and Krishna Karnamrita. Knowing these books to be excellent, he took them to present to his devotees. Report, in the old days there were no presses, and all the important scriptures were handwritten and kept in large temples. Caitanya Mahaprabhu found the Brahma Samhita and Krishna Karnamrita in handwritten text, and knowing them to be very authoritative, he took them with him to present to his devotees, and of course he obtained the permission of the temple commander. Now both the Brahma Samhita and Krishna Karnamrita are available in print with commentaries by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Punarapi Nilachale Gamana Karila Bhakta Gane Mediya Snana Yatra Dekaila. After collecting these books, Caitanya Mahaprabhu returned to Jagannath Puri. At that time, the bathing ceremony of Jagannath was taking place, and he saw it. Ana Vasare Jagannathera Na Pana Darshana Virahe Ala Nanata Karila Gamana. Jagannath was absent from the temple. Caitanya Mahaprabhu, who could not see him, felt separation and left Jagannath Puri to go to a place known as Alalanath. Purport. Alalanath is also known as Brahmagiri. This is a place about 14 miles from Jagannath Puri and is also on the beach. There's a temple of Jagannath there, and at the present moment, a police station and post office are situated there because so many people come to see the temple. The word Anavasara was used when Caitanya Mahaprabhu could not be seen in the temple. Yet the bathing ceremony, Snana Yatra, after that, Lord Jagannath apparently becomes sick, and he therefore is removed to a private apartment where no one can see him. Actually, during this period, renovations are made on the body of the Jagannath deity. This is called Nava Yovana. During the Rath Yatra ceremony, Lord Jagannath once again comes before the public. Thus, for 15 days after the bathing ceremony, Lord Jagannath is not visible to any visitors. Bhaktasane Dina Kata Tahani Rahila Godera Bhakta Aise Samachara Paila. Caitanya Mahaprabhu remained some days in Alanath. In the meantime, he received news that all the devotees from Bengal were coming to Jagannath Puri. Nityananda Sarvabhauma Agraha Karina Nila Chale Aila Mahaprabhu Ke Laina. When the devotees from Bengal arrived at Jagannath Puri, both Nityananda Prabhu and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya greatly endeavored to take Caitanya Mahaprabhu back to Jagannath Puri. Viraha Vivala Prabhu Najane Ratridine Ena Kale Aila Godera Bhaktagane. When Caitanya Mahaprabhu finally left Alalanath to return to Jagannath Puri, he was overwhelmed both day and night in separation from Jagannath. His lamentation knew no bounds. During this time, all the devotees from different parts of Bengal, and especially from Navadvip, arrived in Jagannath Puri. Sabe mile yukti kare, kirtana arambila, kirtana aveshe prabhu, mana stira aila. This is still the case for Rath Yatra. Millions of people come from all over India, but especially Calcutta and those places, they're pretty close. Many of our ISKCON devotees have gone for the Rath Yatra. There's no discrimination about who can join the Rath Yatra. Even there's a place where the Lord parks, and anybody that can make it up the ladder can, with the crowd and the difficulty, can actually touch the Lord Jagannath. Many devotees have done that, even though they're foreign. But ordinarily we can't go in the temple. Sabe mili yukti kari kirtana arambila kirtana veshe prabhu ramana stira haila. After some consideration, all the devotees began chanting the holy name congregationally. Lord Chaitanya's mind was thus pacified by the ecstasy of chanting. Purport. Being absolute in all circumstances, Lord Jagannath's person, form, picture, and kirtan are all identical. Therefore, when Caitanya Mahaprabhu heard the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, he was pacified. Previously, he had been feeling very morose due to separation from Jagannath. The conclusion is that whenever the kirtan of pure devotees takes place, the Lord is immediately present. By chanting the holy names of the Lord, we associate with the Lord personally. So, we're hankering for that, but we don't realize we have it. It's said that when we're chanting, we're not really chanting exactly. It's not us doing anything, but it's the Lord's mercy. But He's dancing on your tongue. That's a quite incredible thing to try to imagine. Sometimes I think of that during japa, but everyone should try to think of that. Try to understand what mercy it is to be able to chant the holy name. What an incredible gift that Lord Chaitanya and Srila Prabhupada have given us freely. It's intimate association with Krishna and the Holy Dham, because the Holy Dham is everything from Krishna. And then when we get the books, we're getting intimate association with all different incarnations of Krishna, including Krishna, and so many great devotees, so many valuable lessons. By chanting the holy names of the Lord, we associate with the Lord personally. Prabhupada says it's the same Krishna that Madhya Soda was dressing, cooking. It's the same deity, the same person. And we're different, that's all. Purve Yave Prabhu Raman Andera Milila Nila Chale Asi Bare Tanre Agya Dile. Previously, Lord Chaitanya had been touring South India, and he met Ramananda Roy on the banks of the Godavari. At that time, he had been decided that Ramananda Roy would resign from his post as governor and return to Jagannath Puri to live with Chaitanya. Raja Agya Lana Tenho Aila Kata Dine Ratri Dine Krishna Kata Ramananda Sane. On the order of Caitanya Mahaprabhu, Ramananda Roy took leave of the king and returned to Jagannath Puri. After he arrived, Caitanya Mahaprabhu very much enjoyed talking with him, both day and night, about Lord Krishna and his pastimes. Kashi Mishra, Kripa Pradyumna Mishradi Milan, Paramananda Puri Govinda Kashi Shwara Gamana. Damodara Swarup Milane Paramananda Shiki Mahiri Milana Roya Bhavananda. Eventually there was a meeting with Swarup Damodar Goswami, and the Lord became very pleased. Then there was a meeting with Shiki Mahiri and both with Ramananda Roy, the father of Ramananda Roy. Bhavananda Roy, the father. Goda Haite Sarva Vaishnavera Agamana Kulina Grama Vasi Sange Pratama Melana. All the devotees from Bengal gradually became arriving at Jagannath Puri. At this time, the residents of Kulinagram also came to see Caitanya Mahaprabhu for the first time. Narahari Dasa Adi Pata Kandavasi Shivananda Sena Sange Midila Sabe Asi. Eventually, Narahari Das and other inhabitants of Kanda, along with Shivananda Sen, all arrived, and Caitanya Mahaprabhu met them. Snana Yatra Deki Prabhu Sangha Bhaktagana Sabha Lana Kaila Prabhu Gundicha Marjana. After seeing the bathing ceremony of Lord Jagannath, Mahaprabhu washed and cleansed the Gundicha temple with the assistance of many devotees. Sabha Sanghe Rata Yatra Kaila Darshana Rata Yag Rata Agre Mritya Kari Ujane Gamana. After this, Caitanya Mahaprabhu and all the devotees saw the Rata Yatra, the car festival ceremony. Caitanya Mahaprabhu himself danced in front of the car, and after dancing, he entered a garden. Pratapa Rudra Kripa Kaila Sehistane Gaudiya Bhakte Agya Dila Vijara Dine. In that garden, Caitanya Mahaprabhu bestowed his mercy upon King Pratapa Rudra. Afterwards, when the Bengali devotees were about to return home, the Lord gave separate orders to almost every one of them. Separate orders for everyone. Amazing. Well, because everyone's individual, but also so many people get these personal guidance. Pratyabda Asive Rata Yatra Darshane Chale Chahe Bhakta Ganera Milane. Caitanya Mahaprabhu desired to meet all the devotees of Bengal every year. Therefore, he ordered him to come to see Ratha Yatra festival every year. Sarva Bhoma Gari Prabhura Bhiksha Paripati Stira Satira Mata Kahe Yate Vandi Hauk Sati. Caitanya Mahaprabhu was invited to dine at the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. While he was eating sumptuously, the son-in-law of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the husband of his daughter Sati, criticized him. Because of this, Sati's mother cursed him by praying that Sati would become a widow. In other words, she cursed her son-in-law to die. Varshantare Advaitari Bhaktira Agama Prabhure Dekite Sabe Korila Gamana. At the end of the year, all the devotees from Bengal, headed by Advaita Acharya, again came to see the Lord. Indeed, there was such a great rush of devotees to Jagannath Puri. Anande Sabare Niya Dena Vasastana Shivananda Sena Kare Sabara Pilana. When all the devotees from Bengal arrived, Caitanya Mahaprabhu allotted them residential quarters, and Shivananda Sen was put in charge of their maintenance. Shivanandara Sange Aila Kukura Bhagavan Prabhura Charana Deke Kaila Antardana. A dog accompanied Shivananda Sen and the devotees, and that dog was so fortunate that after seeing the lotus feet of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu, he was liberated and went back to Godhead. Pate Sarva Bhoma Saha Sabaramilana Sarva Bhoma Bhattacharyara Hasite Gamana. Even dog. So I have a chance. Pate Sarvabhauma Sabara Milana Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya Kasita Gamana. Everyone met Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya on his way to Varanasi. Prabhupada Milala Sarva Vaishnava Asya Jala Krida Kaila Prabhu Sabere Laila. After arriving at Jagannath Puri, all the Vaishnavas met with Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Later, Caitanya Mahaprabhu sported in the water, taking all the devotees with him. Sabha Laya Kaila Gondicha Griha Samarjana Rata Yatra Darshane Prabhura Naratana. First, the Lord washed the temple of Gundicha very thoroughly, and everyone saw the Rath Yatra festival, the Lord dancing before the car. Upavane Kaila Prabhu Vivida Vilasa Prabhura Abhisheka Kaila Vipra Krishna Dasa. In the garden along the real road from the Jagannath Puri to temple to Gundicha, Lord Chaitanya found Mahaprabhu performed various pastimes. A Brahmin named Krishnadas performed the bathing ceremony of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gundichate Mrichu Anta Kaila Jada Kali Hara Panchamite Dekila Lakshmi Devira Kaila Kali. Complicated, different one to understand this. After dancing in the Gundicha temple, the Lord sported in the water with his devotees, and on Hara Panchami day, they all saw the activities of the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi. Krishna Janma Yatrate Prabhu Gopa Vesha Haila Dari Bara Yahe Tabe Laguda Piraila. Oh, on Janmashtami, Lord Chaitanya's Krishna's birthday, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dressed himself as a cowherd boy. At that time, he carried a balance with pots of yogurt and wheeled a rod around. Godera Bhaktagane Tabe Karila Vidaya Sangara Bhakta Laya Kare Kirtana Sadaya. After this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bade farewell to all the devotees from Gaudadesh, Bengal, and continued chanting with his intimate devotees who constantly remained with him. Vrindavana Yaite Kaila Godere Kamana Pratapa Rudra Kaila Pate Vivida Sevana. To visit Vrindavan, the Lord went to Gundicha, Gaudadesh, Bengal. On the way, King Prataparudra performed all the King Prataparudra performed a variety of services to please the public. To visit Vrindavan, he went to Gaudadesh. Puri Gosai Sangha Vastra Pradana Prasange Se Ramananda Hoya. Okay, last verse. Puri Gosai Sanghe Vaska Padana Prasanga Rama Nanda Roya Chile Bhadrake Paranta. On the way to Vrindavan via Bengal, there was an incident wherein some cloth was exchanged with Puri Goswami. Ramananda Roy accompanied the Lord as far as the city of Bhadrak. Asi Vidya Vachaspatira Vihete Rahila Prabhure Dekite Loka Sangata Haila. Caitanya Mahaprabhu reached Vijayanagar, Bengal, on the way to Vrindavan. He stopped at the house of Vidya Vachaspati. That's still there. It's a temple now. We go there regularly. Who was a brother of Sarvabhauma. When Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu arrived early, Krishna Hare Krishna. For 5 consecutive days, all the people gathered to see the Lord, and still there was no rest. Out of fear of the crowd, Caitanya Mahaprabhu left at night and went to the town of Kulia, present-day Navadvip. Purport. If one considers the statements of Chaitanya Bhagavat along with the description by Lochan Das Thakur, it is clear that the present-day Navadvip was formerly known as Kuliagram. While at Kuliagram, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bestowed his favor upon Devananda Pandit and delivered Gopal Chapala and many others who were previously committed offenses at his lotus feet. At that time, okay, good night for now. Thank you very much. Long drive today, so I'm a little busy. Driving because it's mountains and curving back and forth. I hope it was preserved. All right. Anyway, it's all over. Okay, sorry, I lost it. So I'm just pulling out right now. Thank you very much for listening. It's a great help to encourage me to read the books more. I'm always telling everyone else read the books and surrender. I wish I could do it myself more, so please bless me. Bless everyone. People will get the books and read the books, because this will, the only way to help the world, actually. There's no material solution. What was that band? It's a, Sting. But he didn't know the spiritual solution exactly. He just knew there was one. But we know we've been given it by Srila Prabhupada. So let's pray that we can all gang together and apply this energy we have, especially the young people, to, just spreading the holy name, spreading the books, reading the books, chanting the holy name. There's nothing more to be gained in the three worlds. Hare